Evet arkadaşlar, ben Miraç. Alan Wake'in 14. bölümünde birlikteyiz. Bitmeyen oyun Alan Wake. Bayağı uzun süredir oynuyorum fakat oyun bitmiyor. En son burada mı kalmıştık? Burası neresi? Ha, bu evden çıktık. Şu tarafa doğru mu ilerliyorduk?
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Dur bekle, yansıma tepesi.
I
2
was close
saattir.
now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
O kim lan?
Get away! Sorry. Please, wait. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball.
Ne oluyor lan? O kadın. Ne oluyor lan? Korkuyorum şu anda arkadaşlar. Aha. Episode 3'ün müydü? Bir şeyin sonu. Alan Wake. 3. bölümün sonu, evet.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
İşin aslı.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
Lan bir git. Bir saattir şey yapıyoruz, yalan ya.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Ne oluyor?
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Ne yapacağız hacım? Aha.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you, so sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Ne oluyor lan?
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly
Haydi oğlum, devam et ya.
vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Hadi oğlum.
This way, Alan.
Aa, asansör.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about
Bunların hepsi
light
yalan
and
mıydı yani?
darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed.
Evet arkadaşlar, sessiz kalmamın sebebi alttaki yazıları ben de okuyorum da şu
Your
anda
subconscious mind
sizlerle
trying to
birlikte.
protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically. I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast.
Hadi oğlum ya,
Well,
gidelim.
no matter. This way. Follow me.
Aha, hava kapandı.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession.
Oyunu gerçekten çok
Imagination
güzel
is what
yapmışlar.
you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you
Hani
accept
sıkmıyor.
that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along.
Bizim Alan da
Let's
bayağı
go
iyi ya.
inside.
Bu adam daha yeni yukarıda değil miydi?
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Bu ne la böyle?
Okay. Sorry. No.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does
O ne
involve
yapıyor?
some
Özür dilerim.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my
Ya bana ne?
therapeutic methods.
Bana ne arkadaşım?
No kidding.
Hadi ya. Bir götüremedin gerizekalı adam.
Come, Alan.
Bu adam her
this way.
yerde valla.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Geç.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this, a heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done.
Ya arkadaşım bana ne bana şu adam var ya gıcık kaptı şu yumruk vurabiliyoruz mu?
No, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson farm.
Valhalla ne?
Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was... Zane could feel the poems taking form.
Zane şeyleri eskiden ondan
As he
sonra.
experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter.
Arkadaşlar okumak isteyen durdursun şahsen ben. Okumak
Or
istemiyorum.
according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Benim odam neredeydi la?
I may need a hand here later on, Birch.
The
This
doors
one's
were
bound to make
locked.
you know who's
Hartman and the
guilty.
nurses
You
would
know how
have
that.
keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Tamam hacım.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to... Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was
Oğlum niye bütün televizyonlarda ben varım ya?
There's a hole in the chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story
şuradan
across,
ya.
and the story will
Koca
be
kapıyı
true.
göremiyorum arkadaşlar. Ha, Wake yazıyor. Döndüm odama.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here. Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old Clark hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Nereden çıkılıyordu?
I'm taking it. We're on a comeback tour, baby.
Burası mı
The
Hartman'ın ofisi?
markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't believe it.
The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alice would take us.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was
Barry'i
standing
koru
there.
mu?
Hartman had been playing me all along.
Barry? Ow! About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
Aha.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Bak bize yalan söylemiş.
Well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Niye gülüyor lan bu? Lan ne oluyor?
The dark presence would on me in the moment. I had to find a way out.
Kapıyı açtım.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Yukarıya bir çıkalım, belki ışık buluruz. iyi oluyor ha. İşte bu. Daha yeni sanki. Şu taraftan bir gidelim. Abo. Burada ne oluyor ben anlamadım. Dur nereden gideceğim ben? Şu kapıyı mı kapatıyor? Ha. Bu taraftan gitmiyoruz. Şu taraftan herhalde. Devam edelim. Oho. Ben bu şeyden nasıl kaçacağım ya? Arkadaşlar uzun sürdü sanki bölümümüz. Diğer bölümümüzde görüşmek üzere diyelim. Klinikten kaç şimdiki görevimiz. Diğer bölümümüzde görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakın. Sen kalın. Güle güle arkadaşlar.